My bad. I'm over here talking and y'all can't even hear me. My bad. It's your girl Sunny D, 1/4 or fifth of the podcast GFT Radio Show. I'm Dolo tonight, so that's why I didn't even realize I was on mute. But anyway, we got a dope show for y'all lined up today. It's gonna be real quick, real easy, real smooth. Cause I'm ready for a nap, but I'm gonna do the show because y'all owe y'all a show, and I'm gonna do it. But while we're getting into it, I already shared it on the Facebook page. Let me do my banners. Hold on. Let me do the promotions. So you already know you can catch all the shows Monday. Well, not all the shows. The main show Monday at 10 p.m. on Twitch, YouTube Live, and Facebook Live. If you haven't already, for some reason, we don't know why, if you haven't copped any merch, you should be copping merch. Go to gft.creator-spring.com. We got everything. Support us while we support you. We give you dope content throughout the week, almost every week. So, well, damn near every week. And some days we take off. But anyway, we give you our content. Support us while we support you. This podcast shit costs. So go ahead and support us by going there to cop some merchandise. We always have merchandise. And I think I'm about to do a sale. So we'll see. We'll see. But while you're doing that, if you are not and you're living in the Stone Age and you are not following us on our social media platforms, you should be. So go to gftradioshow.com for everything there. All our content is posted there after the shows. All that stuff is posted there. If you want to follow us daily, go to our socials on Instagram and Twitter at GFT_radio and at GFT radio on Twitch, so you can get the alerts and you can press like, subscribe, and follow, so that way you can get the notifications when we have shows. People hit me up all the time and say, when you guys doing the show, if you like, subscribe, and follow, you would know. And if you don't know, that's why you're not doing it. And as I like to call people, you're being unproductive. So I need you to be productive and follow us, okay? But also, if you want to talk to the whole GFT radio fam on a daily and join multiple conversations about any and everything outside of our shows, you can go to our Facebook group, join the conversation group at facebook.com/group/GFT, join the conversation. And for those of you who say, oh, I missed the live show, I missed it. No. You missed it. But guess what? We got free playbacks on demand 24/7 on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Google Play Music, Apple Podcasts, and of course you can watch all the playbacks on Twitch TV and Facebook and YouTube. So there's no reason why you should not be following us, okay? All right, so I'm going to get into it. I'm not going to post the shows. I'll do the other shows later, but I want to get into the topic for tonight. The topic for tonight is we're going to be talking about your comfortability level with your mate. So I was having a conversation with someone regarding their comfort. Let me go to the comments. I'm sorry, I didn't even look at the comments. This is how you know I don't do producing. Willie's at Comic-Con with Chevy, and I feel away because now I have to produce and everything, and I can multitask at work, but this shit, no, this is technical shit. I don't do this, but I'm gonna do it because I've been learning and I want to show that I can do it without him, right? I can do it. I'm a girl. We're strong. We can do it. But anyway, had a conversation with a friend the other day, like not the other day, a couple weeks back, and we were talking about how comfortable we are with our mates, and it's a level of like, we having sex, we out here being real grown and having sex with people, but we're not comfortable to the point where we're either one, sex related, being able to be completely nude around the person, having sex nude, having sex without the lights on, and with the lights on, and being able to be visually seen by the person and not hiding yourself. So we were talking about that, and then and I had to look at my experiences, and it's been times where I had felt completely comfortable with a person and got ass naked and was fine and got it popping, and at times I felt a little uncomfortable, so I kept certain clothes on, like you keep your shirt on to cover your little pudge. And at this point, I'm not ashamed of my pudge. You're gonna have to deal with it. So now I'm a little bit older, and I just don't care. And if you like me, you want to hump me, you gotta deal with my pudge, and I'm not gonna feel no way about it. You just gotta deal with it. But I think a lot of us deal with body image, and I know for I don't know. Well, I think guys deal with, because I don't want to say that guys don't deal with body image issues. But I think women deal with it more. But then again, I think it's a 50-50 because it depends on the person. A lot of people are not necessarily comfortable with their bodies, but they just have accepted it like me and just got to deal with it. And some people just do certain things because they're insecure about certain parts of their body. So at this point, if you feel like you, I'm going to put a banner up. If you feel like you shouldn't, if you're uncomfortable with being naked and completely nude in front of your partner, then why do you feel that way? Do you feel that way to to like not be comfortable with them without any clothes on. Like, why do we feel this way? Is it because the person makes us feel this way, which 9 times out of 10 is probably not. It's probably just our own internal thing. But is it that, or is it just that you feel like you have stuff that you want to work on? I know, like, I've been wanting to work on my tummy for a very long time, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it. And whoever I deal with, I don't have time for that. And then with us women, we get our stomach look like oatmeal pies. We have these stretch marks. I just was in conversation with somebody today, and this lady had on these short shorts. And I know I feel self-conscious with short shorts, but I wear them. But I know that I have thick thighs, so my shorts right up in the crotch part. So it's like coochie cutters to an extent. But she had, like, dents and stuff in her legs and her butt. So the fact that she was comfortable in her skin is amazing, because some people would not wear that, let alone be out with their mate and naked and being okay with that, all that there. Some people just, so like, I want to know, how do you feel about that? Like, how do you, if you could drop it in the comments, like, how do you feel about those types of things? And like, what do you do to get past that? Because I know a lot of people can't get past that. And it's just a hard thing to process, because with women, I think we're more harder on ourselves than men. And if you get in your head, you just don't want to feel comfortable. And this man can be saying you're beautiful. He doesn't care. He likes the way your body looks. He likes your stretch marks. He doesn't want you to feel ashamed. But do we do that so much so that we let people, we push people away because we're so insecure with our own bodies? And they're like, listen, I don't give a fuck, because most niggas don't care the same way they don't care if our draws don't match or shit like that. Like, we care about, they don't really care about a lot of stuff that we do. And that just lets us know that we're not necessarily comfortable with ourselves. And then how do we fix that to be comfortable? Does it take the right person to bring out that comfortability in you, or does it take you working on you to feel that comfortability? So that's what I kind of like, that was my mindset of this conversation, of trying to get to the understanding of how we feel about ourselves in relation to having sex with people. And then it's so much more that could be touched on this, but like, that was my question, and I would love to hear from you guys to know what you guys think. But to add on to that, should we be having sex with people if we feel uncomfortable around them, to be completely ourselves or nude? Is that something that we think about? Like, should that be something that we think about? Or no, we just, that certain people, I know with new experiences and new encounters, if you never had sex with a person or never got naked in front of somebody, and that person never saw you naked, and this is the first time encounter with this person that you've been talking to for a period of time, like, how do we get to that point? I know a lot of people drink or smoke or do whatever to kind of relax themselves, to be okay with that type of thing. But like, at what point are you comfortable with just, I'm full-fledged nude, let's get it popping? Or are you already that way? And for the confident people, how do you deal with that? How do you get so comfortable within yourself that you're confident into going into that situation? Because like I said, for me, I feel like it depends on the person. Like, if the person makes me feel like I'm the beautifulest thing that they've ever saw, then I'm probably be more likely comfortable with them. But is it on them to make me feel that way, or is it on me, is the question. So like, that's one thing that I kind of deal with, because I know, like, for me, I do that. I remember I had sex with this guy, and he wanted the lights on and look at me, and he was having the time of his life. And me in my head overthinking and processing the situation was like, oh my God, like, I felt awkward, but I just, like, at some point I just stopped giving a fuck. Do we get to that? Does that happen to us often? Like, how do we navigate through that? So that will be the question for you guys. Let me post that banner. Miscellaneous banners. Let's see. I'm popular opinion. I'm looking at the little things that we do. All right, let me edit this one. How do you get past yourself to let go and be completely comfortable. Long one, but put that up there. Like, how do you get past yourself to let go and be completely comfortable with your mate? Do you feel like you need to involve alcohol? Do you feel like you need to involve any type of um, drug or whatever? Do you feel like you have to get music going or something, anything that makes you feel like you can be okay and comfortable and within yourself to be completely nude around this person? So like that's what I want to know. Like, how do you feel about that? Because I know a lot of us struggle with that, myself included, and I don't want it to seem like it's not just me. I ask this half the time I have these questions, it's something that I'm dealing with, or it's something that I thought about, or something I have dealt with in the past. We talk about a lot of stuff on Sex with Sunny, and a couple of things that I've shared with you guys that I probably didn't share with a lot of people that I know. So I'm just curious to see whether or not you guys are willing to share with me. So on the flip side of that, how comfortable are you telling your mate what you like? Because it's one thing to be nude. It's another thing to tell somebody what you like and what you don't like. If they're doing something that doesn't pique your interest, or they're not doing something that you would like them to do, how comfortable are we to say, hey, babe, I don't really like this. How about we try this, without making them feel uncomfortable, without making them feel a way about it? Like, how do we navigate that? I know I've had situations where I didn't verbally say stuff. I give cues. I'll tell you, like probably before or at some point later. If you didn't do it right the first time, it depends on my mood, because I may tell you in the moment, no, this, or I may shift you a different way, or I may do something like that. But how do you deal with that, of telling people, I don't like this, but I do like this? How do you navigate that without hurting their feelings and making them feel a way because you don't like something that they're doing? So that's another thing. That's another caveat to that. So I would like to know how you guys deal with that. Also, how do you respond if someone tells you that they don't like something that you're doing, they don't really like, and how do you respond with that? Are you accepting the criticism, and not really criticism, the critique, so you can be better? Or are you being upset and not really letting them tell you, be able to be comfortable enough to tell you that, hey, I don't like this. Hey, I would have liked you to do this. Like, how do you feel about that? Hold on, guys. I'm going to have you on audio, but let me do something. I got to get up and do something. So I didn't want to get up while I was talking to you guys. But how do you feel about that? How would you deal with that? I know for me, I'm a big person of pleasure. I want to make sure that I'm pleasing you. So for me, I like the feedback. Tell me, hey, can you try this? Hey, can you try that? If I'm doing something wrong or something that you don't like, let me know so I can fix it and adjust and do accordingly, versus me doing it and completely wrong and then you feeling like, hey, oh, well, I didn't like the way you did this, and she did this and she didn't even ask, or she didn't, because everything doesn't work for everybody. So that type of thing. Or like, just give me hints, or but I listen to the body reaction, I listen to their body. I also watch for certain cues, because if you do something, somebody doesn't like something, their reaction, if it's unplanned, it's very direct. There's no way you can miss it, and if you're a pleaser, you're going to pay attention to that. So you have to be comfortable with paying attention, and then comfortable with listening and following directions, or comfortable with accepting that criticism so you can be better. I feel like if you don't know if I like something, you should ask me. If I don't know if you like something, I'm going to ask you. I'm not just going to keep doing something and I think that you have to be comfortable with being vocal, because you're going to let somebody keep doing, like, if you don't like somebody to suck hard on you, right? But there's this person you're dealing with does that. You don't like it, but you're just like, I'm just happy to get some head. No. You should like what you're getting. And if it hurts, you might want to tell them. And if you're not reacting in a way in that moment, then they don't know it. And if they're not paying attention, it's your job to make sure they pay attention. I'm sorry, I don't want something that I'm not going to enjoy. So for me, I'm definitely going to be vocal and say, hey, I don't like this. Hey, I don't like that. Can you do this? Or can we try this? Or let's try this. I waited a long time for a specific partner of mine, and I liked something and they liked it, and I let them try it. They finally was able to say, hey, I want to try this. And I actually liked it. So we did it, and then we had a ball. And he didn't know to the extent that I liked it. It's just like, oh, I'll let you try it because I've done it before. And now that we're on the same page and we both like this and we both enjoy this, we could get it cracking. Let's do this. And it was just a matter of having a conversation. And that's where it goes into the question of how comfortable you are. Because if you're not comfortable, why are you out here having sex with people and you can't even comfortably say, hey, I want to do this. Hey, I want to try that. Hey, I want to do this. Or I don't like this type of thing. You out here not telling people, and then you wonder why you over here miserable and not having fun. You're having sex that ain't even, it's just regular sex. I mean, you're not even having the best time. I think sex is fun. Can be silly. Sex could be very extremely intimate and passionate, and it could be very great with the right people. But in order to have great sex and all those things, you have to be comfortable with communicating. And a lot of people are not comfortable with communicating or are comfortable with expressing themselves to their partner. So this is how you get the people that have bad sexual experiences. These are people that be having a bad sex life and ain't saying nothing. If you need some spice in your life, tell your spouse or your mate, hey, babe, we need to do some other stuff. I want to try this. I want to try that. And if that person is not willing to make you happy, like you're willing to make them happy, then maybe that's not the person for you. You need to find somebody. You need to find somebody that does something that makes you feel good and that is willing to give you the same energy that you're going to give them. So that's how I feel about being comfortable. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section. I'll answer them. I'm not going to be long. I'm trying to be done in the next 15 to 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So I'm not going to hold you guys for too long. But yeah, I just feel like you need to be, and that's the thing. I think we have sex too freely too, because we have sex too freely, not expressing things, having bad sex, having super horrible sexual experiences because we're not communicating with our wants and needs and our likes. And we're too afraid to make somebody mad. We're too afraid to say, hey, I don't like this. We're too afraid to do this. A lot of us are too afraid to be completely naked in front of people. A lot of us are too afraid to ask for something or want to try something and say things. A lot of people out here repressed because they ain't doing what they want to do. And they with somebody that's not going to let them do it. I know a lot of people that are with people that are not on their same sexual level. And you don't have to be on my sexual level, but you have to be an adventurer and try to at least explore stuff with me. You can't just be, let's just have regular sex and that's it and it's done. No, let's try some shit. Let's make it fun. Let's dress up if we need to. Let's act like strangers we just met at a bar. Like all those cute things. And a lot of people I know that are married are unhappy with sexually. So the comfortability level of talking to your mate and saying, hey, this is not working for me, and understanding that's not working for you, and how do y'all fix it? And both of you have to be willing to want to fix it. And that's the thing. A lot of people feel like, oh, if you don't please me, find somebody to please you. No. I actually like you. I want you to do it, and I'm going to show you how to do it and instruct you how it works for me, the same way I would want you to instruct me or make sure I'm pleasing you. I don't want to be out here having sex with somebody and they over here telling people that I can't, I'm over here lazy and I don't do this and I'm not doing this and I missed the ball on this. I want to be very transparent and make sure we're both having fun. So that's how I feel. Like something simple as that. Communication is a key to a lot of things, and a lot of people are not communicators or active listeners and hearing things. We said this on the podcast before with relationships. They just responding to respond or rebut and just waiting to say something back. And it's like, it's not a get back. It's let's work on it and fix it. I want our sex life to be great. I want us both to enjoy it. And in order for us both to enjoy it, we both have to communicate our wants and needs and be able to execute these things or be able to try different things. There's games I have. Hold on, let me go grab it. I don't know where I put it. Is it? Jesus. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. Do I have the light? Oh, wait. Let me do this. Oh, here we go. And if you can't communicate, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. If you can't communicate what you want, right? What is this called? Oh, Jesus. Wait. We play these games on game night. Why don't we? This is mild, spicy, and medium. These are games you can play with your mate to spice up things if you're having problems in the bedroom. But and if you can't communicate it, you can say, hey, babe, let's play a game. It's something new, something exciting. You guys can have super fun with this. I've played it with somebody I was talking to. It was fun. Also, this one, it's I say these things, it's called Let's Get Deep. Questions for couples, After Dark expansion. These questions are something to do. At what age did you lose your virginity? You're getting to know your partner. You're getting deep. Ask your partner, what do I do that turns you on the most? These are things that you can do to spice it up and communicate some wants and needs. They have the verses like morning. We posted in the group, morning sex versus night sex. What do you prefer? It's getting to know your mate, because sometimes you feel like the conversation is. Sometimes some people feel like the conversation is so taboo, which is, to me, it's weird in itself, because if you're having sex, you should be able to communicate. You should be able to communicate with your partner. And I'm a communicator. We're going to play these games and we're going to get to know each other better than what we do know each other. Because this general conversation is about, oh, I like doggy. I like this, and this, and this. I like this, and this. That's fine. But to have conversations that go into the deeper of liking and stuff like that, like just doing different things, those aren't the only games you can play. It's other games you can find. I've seen multiple games. And when I get in a relationship, I want to be able to play these games with somebody I'm dealing with, because it helps you get to know them. Some questions you probably won't even think about. And then you get to know what some of their wants and likes. I prefer yes. What? You know what, Dame? Sorry, I didn't even. He said, I prefer yes. But I feel like you should be able to, like, if you can't verbally communicate, get some games. This is the fun, laid back way. All you gotta do is, I say, grab some wine, or grab a drink. Y'all sip and just play the game. It's something that you can do to get to know your partner, and maybe that'll open the door to be able to have that further communication about wants, needs, and likes, what you don't like, what you do like, those types of things. You can do that. We played those games, and like, if you watch any of the podcasts of our game nights, we have played those games, and I made it to where it was a general thing, not necessarily a personalized thing. So it's something you could do in a group setting if you want, if you're too kind of shy, or you can do it with your mate by yourself and just have a glass of wine and y'all just sip and chill. I say set the mood, turn some music on, a little R&B, light some candles and whatever, sit around and just sit at the table. If you have an end table or a table, a coffee table, sit at a coffee table and just have fun for the night. And it'll be something you can do. And that's you communicating some of your wants and needs, and they can get to know you as far as that, as it relates to sex. So I feel like it can be done. You just have to want to be a willing participant in the whole situation. And a lot of people are not willing to be a part of that, which is crazy to me, because why would you not want to please the person that you love or are dating? Or even if you don't love them, you're having sex with them, and that's your person that you have sex with. You're not having sex with nobody else. Y'all don't want to get to know each other and master the art of each other's bodies. So when y'all get it popping, y'all get it popping. That's what I'm trying to be. So if you ain't trying to be there, I don't know what you're doing with your life and everything like that. So you're missing out, and I can't be involved in that. But we're too old to be miserable and having a miserable sex life. I feel like it should be healthy, it should be fun, and we should be comfortable to be able to be with our mates and be able to express ourselves while being either nude or being expressive about our wants and needs and what we like and what we don't like. What you say, Dame? There's pros and cons to morning sex, like a better mood during the day, and night sex gives you a better sleep and a better wake up mood. That's true too. But like I said, that even communicating that, if you dealing with somebody, they don't know that about you, like they might be more inclined to initiate sex in the morning, those types of things. If you like morning sex and you really like it, that's your way to communicate that. Like, that game asks that specific question, so you can play that. So I say, like, if you can't verbally, if you feel uncomfortable with the actual conversation, make it light and fun. Get some games that's sex related and have fun. They have the dice game. They have all different. They have all different stuff. Or you can do. They have the 52 card deck where you could make a game out of it. Try these different positions like once a week or something. I don't know. That's my spicy situation. If you feel like you need to add more spice, but a lot of people are not communicating that. They're just actually miserable, not having great sex, and they're out here, or mediocre sex or bland sex, and they're mad about it. You can fix it. I'm a person of, if you have a problem and you don't want to fix it, you're a part of the problem. So I can't be in that conversation. I like to have sex. At least I can enjoy it, and I don't have to have crazy raunchy sex all the time. But when I want to have crazy raunchy sex, I'm going to communicate. This is what I want, and I'm not going to be ashamed to do that with the person I'm sleeping with. So I think that part is the part where we're at. Do you guys have any questions? Let me put the little banner up. If you have any questions, I could answer them. I think that's how I want to wrap the show, with questions at least, and see if you guys have any questions that you want me to answer while I'm on here. I know I did a Q&A on my Instagram. People were acting like they had lost their goddamn mind, but it was fun. I laugh at it, but it's super fun. Like, because the people, it's always amazing how people want to let people know that y'all are dope, but like without really doing it. Like, it's somebody that's on, like, it's just funny to me. But if you have questions, I don't know who said they were joining, but I'm about to. Oh, that was Dame. Yeah, but I'm gonna end up wrapping up soon anyway, because I said I'm gonna hold you guys. Oh, Dame is on here. Dame, I'm about to wrap. I got like.
I know. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but
no, you're fine. I didn't want to do a full show because I'm actually tired. I want to get a nap in before my son comes home.
here's a
So,
good game I came up with a couple of years ago. You and your spouse or significant other write some freaky things y'all want to do down in three different hats to begin, start, and end with. Like, do something freaky. One, how you want me to do this, and just mix it all together.
yeah, I think, and it's like that's what if you is it this game? No, this game is like questions and stuff. This is questions. This is like a more of a get to know, and then this one is more of a do. So this one, like, and this I like this game. It's called, like I said, it's called Why Don't We? Let me just give you a brief, because like I said, we did the little generic brand of it. But if it says stuff like that, it's spicy. This is spiciest. Set up a romance scene on the floor with candles and music. Start fooling around and see where the abundance takes you. Like, this is going to make you do some stuff. BSM can appear to be scary, but playing a little never hurt anyone. Enjoy it. You'll enjoy it more than you think. So it's telling you to try BSN. And then, like, it's different things that you can do. Put something edible on a part of your body of your choosing and have your partner lick it off. So, like I said, this game, if you are one of the people that can't verbalize what you want, or don't know how to verbalize, or don't know what you want, get this game. Y'all can sit there, like I said, have a glass of wine, put some music on, and go have fun.
Yeah.
And if that'll make you open up to whatever conversation you need to have about what you want to do to enjoy your sex life. But like, don't be so uncomfortable that you're not enjoying yourself and that you're overthinking it. Because, like, especially with being nude in front of your mate, being so self-conscious that you can't even function with wanting to have sex.
And it helps to have somebody with an imagination, and
Facts.
the next person to have a willing spirit to try it. If they don't like it, they'll tell you or verbalize it. That's what happened with me and my wife. I'm the imaginative one, and she's the one person willing to try it. If she hasn't tried it before, and if she doesn't like it, she'll say yay or nay.
And that's the thing. Like I said, I've played these games with somebody I was dealing with, and we had a ball. Like, they were like, they never played a game. This game's a day in their life. I never did either, outside of on the podcast. So for me, it was like, hey, let's do this. Let's play this game. We sat, I had some wine, I had some coolers. We sat and chilled, like talked a little bit, and then got into the game and had a fucking ball. And that's what we planned. And that's what, like, we talked about doing it in the future, stuff like that. So it's fun. Like, it's fun to do stuff like that. And I think that opens you up. I feel like if you can't I'm a verbalizer, but if you can't do that, then those types of games make it fun. It opens you up to be more expressive sexually, and on top of that, it opens you up to be able to share and let loose and be able to have conversations that you probably wouldn't have.
Facts.
And then you'll enjoy sex that much better with that person. So that's it for today. Thank you, Dame, for joining me, even if it was last minute. I appreciate you.
Sorry, these kids, real life happens.
It's okay because, like I said, I'm tired. I've been running all week. I'm like super duper tired, so I'm just trying to get my life together. But as you know, GFT Radio Network brings you content, including several shows to keep you entertained and informed. You already know the Monday show, 10 p.m. All of us on there, including Hype. He joined the network almost a year. It's almost a year.
Wow.
I think he's been with us almost a year. I got to find out.
I think it's August. It was August, September.
It was like somewhere around that. So he just, he came to join the network.
He got to pay his tithes. He owe me some money.
What? But
somebody get Sonny some Sonic Ice.
Yeah, somebody give me some Sonic Ice. Absolutely. And now that we're talking about Hype, go to the How to Hustle podcast with Hype every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Also, before I go, I want to shout him out. He is having a live show. So for those who are in the greater Jersey, Philadelphia area that have nothing to do on what day? Where are you at, Hype? Let me find him.
Uh-oh. All those text messages.
Huh?
All those text messages he sent.
No, but I'm going to go to the flyer because he has everything on it. So has his live show is July 31st at 3 p.m. at the Barn on 4901 Catherine Street, Philadelphia. Get your tickets. It's $15. Go to I Am Hype. It is IAMHYMPE on Instagram, and you can go to the link in his bio to buy your tickets on Eventbrite. Or if you live in the Philadelphia area, you can hit him up on Instagram, and he will pull up on you for those tickets. So definitely go support the homie Hype because he's definitely doing big things. How to Hustle podcast, he's been doing so much with that, and we appreciate him for joining our network. But go ahead and support him. I can't make it to the show, but I'm buying a ticket anyway. If I can't physically be there, I'm going to spend money on you. So that's what I do. Styles and Chevy recap will be back, I believe, next Wednesday coming for the 5th and 6th show of Miss Marvel. I can't wait. I'm gonna be on that. I think I might join on the show because I'm so excited. I'm gonna rewatch them before we even go live. They had Comic-Con in San Diego, and I'm a little low key jealous. Whatever. You can catch me 2 Fridays a month at 6 p.m. I will be back. I believe it is. I forget the date. I'm gonna get the dates out later. But I'm actually I'm probably one day in August because my son won't have program, but I might do too. We'll see. At 6 p.m. though. The Fans Perspective is every other Sunday at 9 p.m. You'll see Dame, you'll see Smooth, Alex, and everybody else all in there talking about all types of sports that I don't know about. I'm only here for basketball, but they be here for everything else. And then Gaming with Styles various times throughout the month. He's been I think he's been chilling on that lately. I think he did one not too long ago, but he's been crazy busy with vacations and all that stuff. So, it is what it is. And don't forget, introducing the newest show with Styles and Dames presents One Crazy Month, Sundays at 9 p.m. And I believe that's the Sundays opposite of the Fans Perspective. So I don't know. Do you guys have a show coming up this month?
No, we had one last Sunday. We had one this past Sunday.
So catch that playback of Twitch TV, Facebook, or YouTube, or go to our website, gftradioshow.com, and watch it there. I'm sorry. This is why I'm not the engineer of the show. I can't be involved. All right, so let's do the host banners. I'm gonna let you go up, Dame.
You can catch me and everything that's right there because Sonny wants to go.
I'm tired. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead. Screenshot it. Look at it.
I'm gonna get him.
Play replay back so you can see where we at.
Pause it and see where we at. Right. Interact with me at I am Sunny _D, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and TikTok. I just posted a video to TikTok. I got 3 in drafts. I'm debating because somebody just told me one of my things is not spicy enough, so I might have to do another spicy repost with the filter.
The one with the filter.
Yeah, I did one, but apparently it's not spicy enough. So I have one locked and loaded. It's just, do I want to do that?
There you go. That's the one I want to
Do I
see.
want to do it? It's in thing. It's in preparation. We'll figure it out. But also go to my website, unreservedlyme.com. I've updated this month, but I have to add so much more content to it at some point. Hopefully, maybe I'll add some Sunday. I'll add a bunch of stuff on Sunday. So, all righty. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Let me get to the show. Let me do my thing. Where am I at? I can't even. This is why I know I can't be a part of this. This is all Willie. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Just end it. Just end it.
Thank you.